Hi guys, welcome. Thanks for watching my video here. I am 2 weeks post-op and I will give you the highlights. My starting weight was 265. As of this morning, I was 244.2, which means I am down 20.8 pounds since surgery and 4.4 pounds this week. I will say that 3 of those 4.4 pounds happened overnight in one day, like 6 days ago. So it was, my nutritionist told me from the very beginning that the thing with VSG is that you lose and steady and lose and steady and lose and steady. It's much more gradual than some of the other weight loss surgeries. So I guess it's to be expected. I'm not surprised. I had surgery on October 20th, so it's 2 weeks today. So, the last couple of days have been a little rough. First, I will start with the good things. Good things. I have started protein. Hallelujah. My first week post-op was clear liquids only. I wasn't really hungry at all. I didn't want anything else, so that was good. But then I started protein 1 week post-op, and it's great. I'm only doing protein shakes, and they told me I could do cottage cheese, so I've been doing protein shake with coffee in the morning. You guys, a Premier with a coffee is so good. First I did a pumpkin spice K-cup with vanilla Premier, and that was amazing, but really like a vanilla Premier with a vanilla coffee, or plain coffee with mocha chocolate Premier. Tastes like a mocha. Like any Premier with any coffee tastes good. So this is great. I drink those in the morning. I mean, it ends up being like, oh, this enormous mug. It takes me from like 8 in the morning to noon to drink it all, but it's really good. I don't get tired of it, so that's good. And for lunch, basically all week I was doing a cottage cheese. It's a half cup, those little cups. 10 grams of protein in a half cup, so those are good. And then for dinner or like afternoon or whatever, I would sip on like an Atkins lift. So 30 in the morning, 10 for lunch, 20 in the Atkins lift, that's 60. And then in the evenings when I'd get home, I would do some more cheese. Now, the soft cheeses were supposed to not be until phase 3, but I was like, it's the same as the cottage cheese. So I found some Baby Bell, those round cheeses, little tiny round cheeses. That totally fills me up, and there's some of those with 7 grams of protein. I found some string cheese, just low-fat skim mozzarella string cheese with 7 grams. So that's what I was doing. I was kind of alternating sweet and salty, because I'm really not a sweets person. So I would do, the Premier with the coffee in the morning, cottage cheese for lunch, Atkins or something similar in the afternoons, and then a little bit of cheese in the evenings. And that would easily get me to 70. I've been getting to 70 grams of protein every day, like no problem. I've been drinking my 70 ounces of water every day, kind of with no problem. I mean, it's like, the thing is that this eating, drinking is so active. It's an active process. You have to think about it all the time. You have to be doing it all the time. I mean, my life post-op was, like if you're hungry, you grab a bite to eat, and you just eat while you're working or doing whatever, and you don't have to think about it. And now it's like so active. So if I just kind of forget to drink water, I've lost time, and like I need time. I just need more hours in the day to get all my water. And sometimes I stay up, I would ideally go to bed at like 10 o'clock at night, but sometimes I'm staying up till like 11:30 just to finish my water, because that's like, I have to get all my water in, and I just don't have enough time. So I'm just trying to pace myself better. So that's good. Another good thing that has happened is, I didn't mention this in my first video, but when I was just on clear liquids, I had really bad breath all the time, like horrible. Like I would brush my teeth many times a day because it almost made me sick. Like it was so, ugh. But that has gone away, so that's good. Also, I think I mentioned I was getting kind of lightheaded when I went for my 1 week follow-up. The doctor said that was actually dehydration, even though I'd been getting my 70 ounces of water, 64 at that point. He said I needed more. So anyway, I keep that in mind as well when I stay up to drink my water. But I haven't felt lightheaded at all since I started protein, so that's good. A few things that are different, obviously different post-op than they were pre-op is that my stomach is gurgling all the time, like 100% of the time, all day long. When I lay down at night, sometimes I just like listen to it. I'm like, this could be a soundtrack. I've never had a baby, but like I can imagine being obsessed with just like feeling your baby kick and move. Except I don't have a baby; it's just in my tummy. So that's interesting. I also find that I kind of like burp and hiccup a lot. And it's like little burps, little hiccups, but it's like it feels like my stomach is just kind of always adjusting, and it's probably because I'm always drinking or always eating something, even though eating is really drinking protein shakes. I guess, it's just like it's always it's not uncomfortable, it's just weird. Let's see. Okay, so I've always been on my Fitness Pal, but I suddenly got the urge to be like really into it, and I decided to buy the Premier Edition or whatever. It's $10 a month or $50 for the year. I went ahead and paid the $50, and I'm not sorry. It was kind of an impulse thing, and then I did have some buyer's remorse, but it's actually pretty cool because if you're familiar with MyFitnessPal, the way it is with the free version is you choose how many calories you want, and then you can like proportion to consume per day, and then you proportion out like how much of that to be protein, carbs, etc. But with the paid version, you can actually say 70 grams of protein, blah, 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 whatever else you want. And then it tells you, well, this would add up to, in my case, it's like 990 calories. I'm not getting there because I'm not getting really hardly any fat or carbs at all right now. It's all protein shakes, but whatever. So that's going to be for later. But I really like that feature. I also like the feature that if you exercise, you can turn off the fact that it reduces your number of or increases your number of calories. So normally on MyFitnessPal, say you want to eat 1,500 calories a day, you have that in there. But then you log like, oh, I exercise and I burn 300 calories. It'll say, well, now you have 300 more calories to eat. Well, especially right now, I don't want that because like I want 70 grams of protein. There was one day before I bought the paid version, it syncs to my Fitbit, which is cool. But I had logged, I don't know, however many steps, and then it said I needed 7 more grams of protein. I'm like, no, I don't. And that was when I was like, okay, I have to buy the paid version. So anyway, those are the two big features that I really like the most. Also, there's no ads. I mean, I don't really care about ads, but that's cool. So it's more customizable. I reached out to their customer support with a question. They got back to me really fast. I don't know if they're always like that, but, that was nice too. What else? I have been really good, except for the soft cheese thing, about staying on plan. So Halloween happened, obviously there's candy everywhere. Like everywhere I go, every office, every cubicle, the people have candy, and I haven't had any. And, like I said, I'm really not a sweets person, but still, who doesn't want a Reese's? So I'm really proud of myself for not having touched it, but it's also really born out of fear. I am afraid that I will eat a Reese's and immediately vomit all over everyone in the office. So right now I have this sense of fear that if I touch any carbs whatsoever, I will immediately be sick. I'm sure that eventually I will realize that that is not the case. Like one day I'm going to eat a cracker and it's going to be okay, and then I might go a little crazy. So hopefully that won't happen, but I will let you know if and when it does. Okay, so when I went to my post-op, doctor was like, okay, you're doing great, time to get moving. You really have to exercise. And I was like, oh yeah, I've been walking like 5,000 steps a day. He was like, no, you need to cycle or get on the elliptical or a Stairmaster or really burn some calories 3 times a week, 30 minutes a day. Not a lot, fine. I'm a gym person, I like to work out. I was like, okay, cool. Wasn't really feeling weak or anything, so I decided to give it a try. Let me back up. I'm still doing the Lovenox injections, which are a blood thinner. I was doing them in my legs, now I'm doing them in my tummy, abdomen, whatever, love handles. I called the doctor because I realized, hey, my period is coming up soon. What's up? Is this going to affect the Lovenox or what? And the PA said, oh yeah, your period might just come a little early and be heavier, but keep doing the injections, don't stop. We only have 2 more days left. And I was like, okay, all right. So period wasn't supposed to come today. It came last night. Ugh. I just feel gross. The last couple of days I felt gross. So anyway, Wednesday, yesterday, yesterday? No, Tuesday, 2 days ago, I went to the gym. I did a spin class. Amazing. I felt really good. I mean, it was so hard. Like, I really nearly almost died. Might have overdone it. A few things happened while I was at the gym. I found that I couldn't really drink water during spin class, which is bad. If you've ever taken a spin class or worked out intensely at all, you know you need to drink while you're doing it. And it was like, I guess my heart was pounding or my lungs were working overtime. The water just wouldn't go down. I felt like it was going to come out of my eyeballs. Normally, I mean, at this point I can take small sips and swallow fine, but while I was cycling, I would take a small sip and have a very hard time getting it past my throat. So that was not good because, again, I don't have enough time. So this was like a whole hour of really not drinking any water, and that messed up my schedule. And then afterwards, I was just like, I don't know, I felt really weird afterwards, not good. I'm gonna take a break with the exercising, even though I want to get to it. I'm just gonna keep walking a lot. I'm increasing my walking. I'm making it to 10,000 steps a day now, but I'm not ready for that. Oof. And then, so I kind of just felt I'm sore. My butt hurts, of course. I guess I was a little dehydrated that day. And then I started my period the next day. And then, now I am sorry for the TMI, severely constipated. I know in my last video I was like, oh yeah, I'm going just fine. Well, that promptly stopped. I totally jinxed myself. That promptly stopped when I started protein. I started eating. And so first couple days, it's fine, no big deal. But over the last 2 or 3 days, I've been very uncomfortable. At this point, it's been a week since I've gone to the bathroom. And I really feel like I have to go. I guess I've never been constipated in my life before. I didn't know this is what it felt like, but it is horrible. I feel like I have to go so bad. And then you try to go and you can't. It's the worst. So anyway, yesterday I called my doctor. The PA was busy, so the dietitian, not my dietitian, but another dietitian, said, oh, go buy Colace, take one, and if you don't go, call us back tomorrow. That didn't help. So, she also said stop all cheeses, which, duh. So, anyway, I took the Colace, didn't help, called again today at noon because I just felt terrible. And the PA said, oh no, Colace is a stool softener and that's only a preventative measure. Really at this point you need a laxative. So she told me to take Ducolax, Duclolax, I don't know, whatever it is. So I went after work and got that. The dosage says take 1 to 3. I took 3. It's been 2 hours, still haven't gone. I'm very uncomfortable. I can't sit in a chair. Everything hurts. I'm very uncomfortable right now. I'm hoping this passes very soon. She said that the Ducolax would work within 4 hours, so it's been 2.5 and I am counting down the minutes. Other than that, I mean, I'm really happy with my weight loss. Overall, I felt good. It's just the last couple days, this constipation / period / sore from the gym combination has been really bad for me. But I'm still walking. Like I said, I'm getting 10,000 steps a day, so that's good, I guess. I'm starting to feel hungry, I think. I'm not sure. I mean, the protein shakes fill me up, but then it's oh, you guys post some amazing pictures on Instagram of oh, these eggs with avocado, and I just want it. I just want a bite of something. So, yeah, I have 2 more weeks of protein shakes only. We'll see. I will fill you in. Anyway, that's all I have for this week. So thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. And I will talk with you soon. Bye.